What is up, guys? Thank you so much again for tuning in. So I've been preaching for the past couple of years that passing is the most undertaught skill in today's game, right? And the more players I work with, the more I realize how players these days, and maybe just not these days, maybe just in general, just do not know how to properly pass the ball. Like, I have players that play point guard position, and they have a hard time making a hook pass to the corner or a little pocket pass on the backdoor cut, right? So it's been a really big issue with a lot of our players, and I've been putting a lot of emphasis during our workouts on passing, okay? Because regardless whether you're a point guard, whether you're a two guard, I mean, look at Jokic. I mean, he's a 5-man, can pass better than most point guards, right? So in today's video, what I want to do is I want to focus on two elements. I want to focus on ball handling and passing. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take those two components and combine them into one. And we'll give you guys a workout for elite point guards. So now you're able to make passes at a very high level and you do not turn the ball over anymore. So that way now you have an actual real game feel for how to make a pass and when to make a pass and what kind of pass to make. So without further ado, let's get to it. So a great thing about this workout, guys, that I forgot to mention is that you do not have to rely on anyone else to be here with you. You do not need a partner as long as you can find the wall where you can just bounce the ball off of, and then you'll be set, okay? So that's a really good thing. And now, for my drills, every single drill, I would recommend to go anywhere from 7 to 10 reps each hand, right? So we're gonna do it both sides, both hands, right? For me, to not make this video extremely long, okay, I will probably do anywhere like from 2 to 4 reps each hand, okay? So each drill, I'll probably do 2 to 4 reps, and I will just be alternating sides so that way I can save some time and just squeeze in a little bit more drills, okay? Okay, guys, so before we start, I want to do a little warm up and just practice each one of the passes that I will do during my drills. So the first pass I want to do is just simple 2 hands on the ball like we're about to shoot it, and then we're just gonna flick it with 1 hand off the wall, and let's go 10 reps. Now I want to go same thing, but single hand flicks. Next one's gonna be my shovel passes. Next will be my scoops off the bounce. Next one will be my side hooks. Next we got is our post-entry side hooks. Next we got 2-hand pass over the head. Same thing, guys, let's go each warm-up drill, 10 reps. Next one we got full hook passes over the top, 10 reps. Next, we got sideways scoops. Next, we got pocket passes, but I only want you to do it with your strong hand. So if I'm a righty, I will be passing it like this. And if I'm a lefty, I will be going like this, because I have never seen players, even in the NBA, executing pocket pass with their weak hand. They would usually go, if the teammate is there, they wouldn't pocket pass like this, they would just scoop it, right? And if the teammate is there, they would either scoop it or pocket pass to them, right? Like, I've never seen players execute a pocket pass with their weak hand, because it does feel weird, okay? And it's not gonna generate as much power on your pass as a scoop would with a strong hand. Next one will be the exact same thing, but now over the top pass. So still like a pocket pass, but now just over the top. Still sideways. And then my last one will be behind the back pass with a bounce and no bounce. All right, guys, that will complete our warm-up. So first drill, guys, let's imagine that you're a point guard and you're standing, let's say, on top of the key, for example, right? And you have your two shooters that are coming off down screens, right? Or just coming off any kind of screen, and they want to pop to either wing or a corner, right? So your job as a point guard, as you handle that ball, let's say ball is in my right hand, but my shooter pops right there, I have to be able to quickly switch hands and then hit my shooter with a single hand skip instantly off that in between the leg switch. So what I want to do now is I want to go a couple of dribbles with my right hand, then quick in between the leg switch into my left hand skip, and then we're going to switch sides. Now, my second drill, I want to get into my shovel pass, okay? So let's imagine, for instance, I'm driving on the baseline, and then I have my teammate cutting right down the middle. And so I'm going to drive it, my teammate's cutting, and I will go shovel pass. Or let's say I'm in a fast break, and then I have a teammate that's trailing me on the side, and I'm driving, shovel pass to my teammate. So it's pretty much an underhand pass. The first drill was a skip pass, so it was like an overhand flick like this. This second drill is going to be opposite, shovel pass, so it's from underneath, boom. All right, guys, now moving on, we are going to switch to our side hooks. So what a side hook is, instead of going hook over the top like this, on the side hook, we will go like this here. So our first drill will be side hook without bouncing the ball on the floor. So a really popular pass when you drive a baseline and defense cut you off, and you have a teammate on the opposite corner filling in, and we will just whip it, wrap around pass, wrap around side hook towards the opposite corner, right? So we're gonna make sure that we're gonna extend it, and we're gonna wrap it around like this with a fully extended arm. And one thing I forgot to mention, right now, instead of in between the legs dribble, let's go to behind the back dribble. All right guys, next drill is gonna be the exact same thing, but now we wanna go bounce fast with that side hook. So think about a post entry pass, right? You're in the wing as a point guard and your big man is posting up on the low block. He or she's asking for the ball, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna wrap around it and then hook post entry pass to our big. So same thing, behind the back into a side hook, but now with a bounce. So these drills are actually pretty challenging, and what I'm doing here, and I set this as a challenge for myself and my players every single time, is I do not want the ball to be gathered here with two hands. Everything's gonna be single hand. However, if you're just starting out and you still wanna do these drills, it is fine for you at the start to still working on picking it up that ball with two hands and then making your pass. But as you get better, I would say to challenge yourself a little bit more is to try to do everything with a single hand. All right guys, so my next one will be my scoop pass. So there's two ways to give a scoop pass. There's one where I give a scoop pass when I'm just facing forward, and then another one to give scoop pass as I'm being sideways, right? So right now we are going to work on a scoop pass as we facing forward. And one addition that we will do now is we will go in between the legs, behind the back, into our forward scoop pass off the bounce. And now next drill guys, I will do the exact same thing with my left hand, but I will switch now. So I will go behind the back between the legs, behind the back in between the legs, and then my scoop pass. All right guys, now my next one, I want to work on quick flick passes, okay? So in this case here, we need to pick up the ball with two hands. So quick two-hand pickup and then quick flick. So I want to go, first time, I want to go just like chest passes, okay? No bouncing on the ground, just couple of dribbles, boom, quick pass. All right guys, so now I want to do the exact same thing, quick flick, but just now off the bounce. Now moving on guys, my next pass, I want it to be two hands over the head. One big key here is before I make my pass, I want to be able to hang my dribble for a pretty extensive amount of time. I'm not saying anything extreme, but like let's say I'm here and then pass, right? So I want to be able to hang it, and then quick pick up over the head and then two-hand pass. Next, let's do the exact same thing, but now as we hang that ball, I want to add one ball fake and then pass. right, guys, so for this next set of drills, I want to position myself sideways. So first drill will be my hook passes off of me probing. So how I'm gonna probe is I'm just gonna simply skip off my inside foot. So if I'm doing it on my right side, I will just probe it off my left foot. So let's say I'm coming off the pick and roll, coming off middle, my big man's gonna start rolling to the rim, and then my shooter from the corner will start shaking up towards the wing. So I wanna probe whether I'm gonna hit my big on a roll or I'm gonna hit my shooter on the lift. Okay, so that's gonna be my drill number one here, being sideways. So we're gonna go probe, 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 hook. Probe, 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 hook. And I can mix it up here. I can go one time, gather with two hands, one time, gather with one hand. My next drill with the hook pass, I want to have one dribble pullback, whether it's in between the legs, whether it's behind the back, and then take one dribble in a retreat into my hook pass. So. Just a quick FYI, guys, my right knee right now is in a lot of pain, so I'm not really mobile. I can't really move how I want to, so I'm just kind of pushing through pain, just trying to do it for you guys. But, you know, just a disclaimer that I'm not moving how I'm supposed to be moving or how I would like to be moving. Just right knee does not allow me to have a lot of mobility in my movements. And then please don't forget, do every single drill on both sides. I just do not want to waste time and do the exact same thing with both hands, because now the video is going to be like an hour long, okay? So just please make sure that you do both sides, both hands, 7 to 10 reps each side. My next one will be scoops off of me probing. So the exact same thing, so I'm going to skip off an inside leg and then into my quick scoop off the bounce. Next one will still be scoops, but now I want to glide with 2 slides forward. So I will glide, keep the defender on my hip, and as soon as my big rolls into the gap, I will then hit him with a scoop. So on this side might be a little tough because my right knee's in front, so I have to put some weight on it, so it's not gonna be perfect. Alright guys, next one will be our quick flicks over the top. So what we're gonna do here is, if you're a right-handed player, you will only go one dribble left. And if you're a lefty, you won't go with one dribble right. And after that one dribble, I wanna gather my ball as quickly as I can and then flick it to my big or any other teammate of mine over the top pass. So. Now, next drill, guys, will be the exact same thing, but now we will pocket pass it off the bounce. And I want you guys to probe here, but since as a righty, I have to go left, I would have to skip off my right foot, which right now, currently I can't. So I will skip a little bit awkwardly off my left, but still gonna give you a little feel for it. But If you're a right-handed player going left, please skip a couple of times when you pro off of your right foot. Still that quick pickup into our pocket. All right, guys, and now my last drill will be behind the back pass. What I want to do is I want to just pro, skip, 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 and then my pass off the bounce. All right, guys, so this will complete our elite point guard workout. My apologies again for not being able to move as I wish I can. Right now, my right knee is just in a lot of pain. So that's kind of like stopping me from being really mobile and being agile and, moving full speed, having good pace, good rhythm, stuff like that. But I still tried. Just want to continue to keep giving you guys value until I get this knee fixed up. So I'm also going to attach at the end of this video one of the posts that I've posted on Instagram and TikTok, where you guys can see sort of like similar drills that we just did, but they more so stationary drills with a little bit more emphasis on ball handling. These drills, in my opinion, are better because we simulate more of like a game type dribbling, right? Like when we pro, coming off ball screens and stuff like that. But still, those drills are also very good if you want to put even a little bit more focus on your ball handling, right? So thank you guys again so much for tuning in. I will try to drop another tutorial. I want to say probably Wednesday, right? So I'm going to drop one on Tuesday, which is going to be, today is Monday. So tomorrow, so you guys are going to be watching it on Tuesday. And then I'm gonna film one on Tuesday, and then I will try to post it either Wednesday or Thursday. So I'm gonna keep trying to do up to 4 videos on YouTube per week, just to give you guys, as much information as I can, as many drills as I can. So thank you guys again so much for tuning in. I hope this helps. This is how you become an elite point guard. That's how you become sharp with your passing. Passing is a very under-taught and underworked skill, and I need you guys to lock in on that and become really good. I know I said it like 20 times now, but thank you guys again, and I will see you guys hopefully Wednesday, okay? Wednesday or Thursday. Let's get it.